Welcome to FitBody Lifestyle, the show where we dive deep into the world of fitness, health, business, relationships, and the art of living a balanced life. I'm Jami.
And I'm Greg, and we're here to give you the benefit of our experiences in the fitness and bodybuilding industry, the corporate world, running a business, personal development, and building healthy relationships.
Whether you're sweating it out in the gym, hustling in your business, or seeking balance in your everyday life, you're in the right place.
So lace up those sneakers and grab that water bottle, and let's get ready to transform our minds, our bodies, and our lives. Hey everybody, welcome to another Fusion Hack with FitBody Lifestyle, and we are very honored to have Slash here, which is Miss Angela White, IFBB Pro, mother, person extraordinaire, FBF team manager, adopted daughter, and the list goes on from that. So, hi Angela.
Hello.
So for today's Fusion Hack, I think you have a topic that you want to give us.
Absolutely. We are going to discuss the 3 behaviors that drive binge eating. So with that, now, first and foremost, binge eating, just to give you a quick little definition, it is the overconsumption of food in a short period of time, followed by the feeling of guilt and shame. Now, these behaviors can be driven by many things, but we are going to give you 3 tangible things that really drive these behaviors, and just for you to kind of be aware of them. Now, the first one is restriction. Surprise, surprise. So if you restrict your food, whether that is consciously through dieting, competing, or you do it subconsciously, and again, you're the mom who doesn't eat until 5 p.m. and then she eats everything because she's so hungry, you are restricting your food. Therefore, when you give in and you have this urge to eat, you consume a large amount of food, which could correlate and fall into a binge. The second behavior that we want to discuss are food labels. So are you labeling food as good or bad? Are you saying, the broccoli's really good, I can only have that, but I can't have the cupcakes? Or are you saying, I can't have carbs after 7 p.m. or carbs before bed? Or are you placing labels on yourself such as, I'm being vegan, or I'm vegetarian, pescatarian, paleo, whatever it is that you want to say. And then whenever you don't follow those rules, you give in. And then again, you spiral and you want more of what you can't have. And that can lead, again, to these binge eating tendencies. The last one is utilizing food as a coping mechanism. So are you feeling really sad and then you give in and you eat a lot of food? Are you feeling really anxious and then you have food? The more you utilize food as a tool to cope with these emotions, the more you are ingraining simply the habit of binge eating, and that again is going to drive the binge eating. So.
I love this. I love hearing these 3 things, because I think it helps. I think we've all experienced all 3 of them. Most people, I'll speak for myself. I definitely have experienced all 3, and I love that you're bringing these up, because I feel like the first step is the awareness.
Yes.
If we're not even aware that we're doing it, how do we then move into changing the behavior? So really, would you say that's kind of the purpose initially?
Yes, absolutely. Once you become aware of, these things that are, I don't really like to use the word triggering, but are, kind of the catalyst to these binge eating behaviors, you will then be able to really recognize those feelings, those restrictive behaviors, those rules come up, and then be able to navigate through them in a different direction. So say you are noticing that you are a little bit sad and you're like, I know when I'm sad I'm going to want to eat and I kind of don't feel that yet. Maybe go do something. Get your mind off of it. Really try to make that gap between getting that urge longer. So try to change your mind, get your mind on something else before those urges come up. Now, sometimes they're going to come up right away and you're not going to have you're not going to have the time to go do something else. But again, it goes back to the awareness. Now you're aware, I feel this feeling to eat because I was really sad. Now you have the choice to give in to the urge, follow some of our tangible techniques to navigate through those urges, and eventually not give in.
So now that you've heard these 3 things that you can consider in regards to binge eating, watch the full episode. So this is our Fusion Hack, but we have the lovely Miss Angela White here that's going to talk on a much deeper level in our longer episode. So hopefully you'll tune into that as well.
And I do, one thing I did want to go back to in terms of the awareness, because I know you're a big fan of journaling. And I do think that one of the more important techniques that you follow in this that goes with awareness is what is the stimulus that sets you off? Not just I'm sad, but why am I sad? And journal that. Was I watching something on TV? Was I listening to something on on YouTube? What was I doing? Where was I at? Really dig deep into what that stimulus was that made you feel a certain way that then produced the behavior that we are now going to work around, the new habit of wanting to binge.
Absolutely. And as much as, we all want to know, why do we binge? Sometimes that's not important. Yes, you got this urge because you got this emotion, right? You know that already. You already know why you got that binge urge. But let's just focus on the emotion. Remove the food from this entire equation and let's figure out why we feel sad. Focus on that emotion. What made me feel sad? And as you know, that has nothing to do with food. That solely is an emotion you are feeling. It's the emotion that triggered the food desire, not the food that triggered the emotion.
Right.
So focus solely on the emotion. Find out what that root cause is, and then that'll help you just all around heal. And then again, those urges will begin to subside.
So restriction, food labels,
Yep.
and utilizing food as a coping mechanism.
Absolutely.
Okay. Anything else? Is there a bonus one?
The bonus one is, whenever you are thinking negative thoughts, or say you already binged, you go into the spiral of I'm terrible, I can't ever heal, this is all that I do, I am a binge eater. You label yourself, and then you give in again and again. So it's those negative thoughts that keep you stuck in that binge cycle. Yep.
That's awesome. All right, so you got 4 for the price of 3.
Yep.
I guess is that a BOGO day, or no? Buy one get one, buy 3 get one. I don't
Buy
know.
3 get 1. Yes.
All right, thanks everybody for joining us on today's Fusion Hack with FitBody Lifestyle. And Miss Angela White, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to FitBody Lifestyle. We hope today's episode has left you feeling motivated and equipped to tackle your fitness goals, business challenges, and the daily dance of life. Remember to value progress over perfection. Life's tough enough alone. Find the chosen family around you to help you along the way.
If you enjoyed today's episode, we'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and leave us a review on your favorite streaming platform. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram at FitBodyFusion.